CartoTrax, smart mapping. Visit us today at cartotrax.com.
So we're out here doing a level 9 buggy trail with 37-inch tall tires and full body rigs. That feels pretty good.
As Bailey Built being the official Bronco sponsor for the event, we sponsor a trail called Joint Effort.
Several inclines, some downgrades. The rocks are some of the best in the country as far as rock crawling goes.
Gives you a little bit of the heart pump, and we're all looking for a little adrenaline rush, so that's what this is all about.
I tore off the ram mount from the frame. Another day, another trail. It's a good time. We'll have some fun. We'll fix it.
Camaraderie we have out on the trail, it's like everybody wants to get everybody up. It's a true team.
That's why I do this.
My name is Gordon from Bailey Built. We build early Ford Broncos and products for those. We're doing new product developments as time allows. I'm busy out here playing trucks, and that's where the true passion is out here on the rocks and providing products that help protect the vehicles and help protect the people.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Rugged Radios. Work, race, play.
Hey Steve, where you at?
Experience clear communications through headsets or helmet kits.
I'm up on the hill to your right. Oh, there you are.
Talk vehicle to vehicle.
Keep radio contact going. Copy?
Talk to passengers.
Copy that, I gotcha.
And stream your favorite music. Complete communications for UTVs, base camp, toy haulers, or off-road vehicles. Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Watch me turn this life into something that you all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
From the rocks to the dunes, from overlanding miles to trailhead climbs, Trail Hero brings riders together to test their limits and live the adventure. And Ride Dog makes sure your vehicles, your trailers, and your gear are safe, on the trail and back at home. Together, we stand for the thrill of the ride and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're protected. Trail Hero and Ride Dog. Live your adventure. Guard your ride.
In the heart of Utah's bustling, ever-growing economy, there's one name you can rely on for all of your waste management needs. IGotPoop.com. From portable toilets to septic services, potable water delivery, IGotPoop.com is your one-stop waste management solution. No matter the size of the job, our dedicated team goes above and beyond to resolve your issues in a timely manner. We understand that time is money, and that's why we push the limits to ensure your project stays on track. But don't take our word for it. Our satisfied customers speak for themselves. So when it comes to waste management, remember, nothing is impossible with IGotPoop.com. Contact us today to learn more about our comprehensive services.
We are Metal Cloak. In 2011, we shocked the world with the Duraflex joint. We were attacked by some, ignored by others. So we tested our tech and proved our products are superior. Jeep owners everywhere now had a new standard, the gold standard. For over a decade, Metal Cloak has been the proven leader in suspension technology, and still the naysayers dismiss our performance while attempting to copy our products. Or at least they tried. So we retested, recompared, and yes, we are still winning. The most flex, the best ride quality, the best noise, vibration, and harshness dampening. Over a decade of proven strength and durability. Duraflex, the best suspension joint for your 4x4, period. Don't waste your money on second-rate brands. Go for the gold. Designed, engineered, proven, Metal Cloak.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here at Lennar, we make home buying easy. Whether you're looking for your first home, more space, or a new location, we are all hands on deck to support you through the entire home buying process. Our team, along with our in-house affiliates, are here to guide you through financing, title, and even insurance to get you to closing as easily as possible. Because we know the joy it brings when you finally get those keys.
Discover new homes from the 700s at La Spazio and St. George, the home of full service.
In the southwest corner of Utah, nestled among the towering walls of Zion National Park, the peaks of the Pine Valley Mountains, emerald fairways of world-class golf courses, and the petrified sand dunes of Snow Canyon State Park is a place where stunning scenery is your constant companion. This is Greater Zion. Here we are driven by the feelings evoked by our Red Rock Canyons and soaring desert vistas. We are where people meet, connect, and thrive. We are united around dreams, goals, and shared accomplishments. We are a pursuit of passions under deep blue skies and amid red rock and black lava flow, all following the Earth's rhythms. We are where ecosystems converge, energies converge, and people from all over the world come to experience something truly spectacular. We are a place for freedom in an unspoiled, otherworldly landscape that provides unfettered access to everything in sight. We are a collection of communities and people who have pioneered and persevered. We are a perfect blend of luxury and ruggedness, quaint and modern, familiar and never before seen. We are stewards of responsible development and exploration in this land of forever. Here, 2,400 square miles combine for a vast playground amidst rippling waves of sand dunes, ancient lava flows, canyons, and freshwater reservoirs. We are a place to immerse yourself, to lose yourself, to find yourself. We are Greater Zion.
All right, guys, welcome to Trail Hero Tuesday. We are here live from Trail Hero Studios, otherwise known as my house. Lots to go over. Of course, in the house, we have the Peanut Gallery, always in wide representation. Here we have the main Peanut Gallery. Here they are.
What do you mean wide? Is that referencing something?
Hello. Aaron, Crystal, and Josh. And then we've also got Miss Brandy in the house. What's up? Hello. So, yeah, this is Trail Hero Tuesday, the weekly podcast getting ready for the Trail Hero event where you guys are part of the discussion. Every comment and question that you guys put in the comments, we will make sure we talk about or give you answers for. We are currently live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Shout out to everyone watching. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. And really what comes of this is your opportunity to talk to us, to ask all the questions you need for the event, to make sure that you're ready for the event as a whole. On top of that, we go over a couple different topics weekly. Try not to hit the same topics week after week so you guys have new content and new things to talk about. But ultimately, we're here to answer your questions and do so in a fun manner. As we get started, we always have to say a shout out and thank you to those that really kind of make this Tuesday broadcast possible. That is Greater Zion. That's our local tourism board here. They are really all about what we call off-roading plus, right? You're here to off-road. We understand that. That's what everyone comes to Southern Utah for. Nobody comes to Southern Utah for anything else. But when you are here, what are some other things that you can do? You know, maybe it's riding a bike, like mountain biking, checking out the scenery, hot springs, state parks, national parks, restaurants. What are some other things that people like?
We have the best Airbnbs.
Well, I don't think those are on the tourism board website. You think so?
I think so. Oh, maybe not. But
so maybe we have the best Airbnbs. Anyway, there's a lot of things to do here in Southern Utah, and if you want to come here to off-road, of course, you know, this is a great place to do it. However, if you want to know while you're here what other things to do, it's the Off-Roading Plus. It's a plus to the off-roading. You can find all that information at greaterzion.com. Definitely an amazing asset to have while you're visiting here in Southern Utah. On top of that, okay, hold on. We got a Peanut Gallery question. What do we got?
I just realized We're freaking 2 weeks away from the event.
2 weeks.
Where
2
did this
weeks,
year
yep.
go?
I know it.
They go.
Yeah, so we are literally 2 weeks away. 14 days from now, you will be on your first or have done your first trail ride, probably going to the staff appreciation party. But before we get too involved with that, I also have to say thank you to the Washington County Fairgrounds Legacy Park for being the new home of Trail Hero, being very accommodating and welcoming to us. They've been amazing, and we can't wait to work with them more in the future. Check them out. That's Washington County Fairgrounds Legacy Park. That's where all the vendor show, the music fest, the trail lineups, all that on-site registration, that's all there. So, all right, now we could talk about 2 weeks.
Let's talk about a comment.
Okay, what do we have for comments?
So Bruce Huntington says, since we were just talking about Washington County Fairgrounds, he loves the fact that we're having it at the fairgrounds versus Sand Hollow.
Versus Sand Hollow. Why does he love that?
He said Santa Hollow, and I was just reading it. So
Santa Hollow?
So he was just saying that he's excited to have it there. Versus, from years past or whatnot, just because of what's kind of going on or whatnot. I don't know, he says if you know, you know.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with how much support the off-road community has had, and what we can say is this: the city has supported us from day one. The county supports us from day one. They've been great as well, and the state of Utah is amazing and has supported us as well. We have a lot of support here in southern Utah, and at the fairgrounds we have a lot more support, and that's probably the easiest way to put this.
Right.
Yep.
And then he was just going on and saying, the only part that he would see difficult is just the transportation, getting to and from, especially like the people that have, what do you guys call them? Like gooseneck trailers with campers on them, like your rigs.
Right.
That have to like pick up camp every day to then trailer their buggies places. So that's like the only one thing that he's like, that will be the hard part. But other than that, he's excited to have it at the fairgrounds.
Well, and transporting your vehicle or getting to the trailhead is not going to be as difficult as people think it is.
Right.
You can, and I do this. I have a vehicle with full hydro and sticky tires, and I drive it on the road, and it's not the end of the world. Everyone's concerned about their tires rubbing off. It's not like that. Everyone's concerned about full hydro on the street. It's really not that bad. It's not a full highway that you're driving on. It's called SR9. It's a state road. The speed limit is 55. You can literally drive 30 miles an hour on that road without any issues. I've done it. I did it last week when I was driving our Big Red, which is our Suburban, to our radio remotes. You can just drive whatever speed you want, really. Take your time, be there, get there safe. Don't worry about it. It really is good to make that trip. If you're worried about or wanting to drive on the dirt, you can still do that. Once you make your turn onto Sand Hollow Road, there is a portion of the Sand Hollow Road that's dirt on the side. You can run along that as long as you want, all the way to the trailhead. You'd be on the pavement for a total of like 3 miles. It's really not that big a deal. But I'm not concerned about it. I run my vehicle with sticky tires, spools, and full hydro on the street, and I don't have a problem at all. But I don't know. Maybe you're just not the driver that I am. I'm joking.
Just got done driving the JL before it blew up.
Yeah.
On it. Like,
Yeah.
Jeep, you drove full hydro stickies down the highway, 42-inch.
At 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, up to the same place you're going to be going.
Yeah, and literally left my house, drove out on the road, went 55 miles an hour up to the mountain, enjoyed myself, tried the suspension out, did my like maiden voyage thing, and then came back. And I never broke the law, but you should be able to drive at least 55 miles an hour on the pavement with all that stuff, because I've done it. It's really not that big of a deal.
Well, and
So-
like Michael Fisher said, he says people do it all over Moab.
Yeah.
All the time.
And that's a good
And
point.
it's a
People
great
do
point.
it in Moab. People run the Rubicon, and then when they're done running the Rubicon, they drive all the way back around to get to their trailers. This isn't news.
Heck of a lot farther.
People have been a little bit spoiled, albeit it's been great being at the park and having everything right there. However, I think it's, we've just outgrown the park, and that's just probably the simplest way to put it.
Really, a couple years ago.
And we did a couple years ago. And so we needed a place that would better suit our event and therefore you guys as well, that also really supported us and made sure that, you know, things went well. And what I could say is that the county and all the county staff has been very accommodating, and they're doing that. And we're really, really proud to be associated with them. So any other questions or comments before we get started?
Golf.
Golf. Okay, what about golf?
That was another one that is great for here that is not off-roading.
Oh.
This
so off-roading plus golf.
We're
Gotcha.
going way back
Okay.
to the Greater Zion thing.
Yep.
And honestly, we have some of the best golf courses. Like Black Desert is amazing.
Well, yeah, where they held the PGA Tour.
Yes.
Amazing, right?
There's a reason because
It's
it
great.
is truly astonishing.
We golfed there.
Absolutely.
We golfed there. It's fantastic.
Very
So
swanky.
the golf here is also very, very awesome.
So, and then on top of that, like our big partners in the event is Sand Hollow Resort. They've got the championship course there. You cannot, there's not another place in Southern Utah where you can golf right along the Red Rocks and through the Red Rocks. Super fun. Their championship course is second to none in my opinion. Of course, the PGA Tour course is pretty awesome
Right.
too.
No, and Sand Hollow's number 2 in my list.
Yeah.
Like if I never played Black Desert, Sand Hollow was number 1 in my list. Like it's one of my favorite places to play. And still to this day, I go there before I go anywhere else. So Sand Hollow is fantastic. And another cool thing about Sand Hollow is you could drive your rock crawler there, park it in their parking lot, and they don't glare at you.
Yeah.
They don't care if you bring your rock crawler there, park, go in, have lunch, and then drive away. They don't care.
Or go golf.
Yeah,
They,
or go golf. Yeah.
they definitely understand
Well, they have a
that,
dress
like,
code, but
well,
other than that.
their dress code's only for when they golf. And
Yes,
I've
that's
golfed there plenty of times in Levi jeans, which I know you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
And
They're strict now.
They're strict now.
Except when it's the Trail Hero Golf.
Yeah, that's an
tournament.
exception. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Trail Hero Golf Tournament.
And the
I
Trail
know
Hero
that.
Golf Tournament's pretty awesome. It's more about raising money for the Four Wheel to Heal and having fun with your friends, having a couple drinks, and hitting golf balls. It's less to do with who got the lowest score. And if it's something that you want to be a part of, maybe it's just because of the charity aspect, maybe it's just because you want to be out there with your friends. We only have a couple spots left. And when by a couple spots, Brandy, what do I mean by a couple spots?
Like 4.
4 spots?
Yes.
Like one team or 4 individual spots?
We have room for a team, and
Okay.
honestly it's probably a team and 1 spot actually, because I just sold 1 spot to Jeff McKinley today.
A Trailbreaker. So
Julio.
and Julio Monroy. And so I mean you've got some people that are, you know, some of the heroes of the sport in my opinion, guys that are incredible drivers. Jeff McKinley has 2 Trailbreaker wins. He's working on his 3rd. Julio Monroy is Julio.
It's his wife's birthday today.
It's Laura's birthday. Happy birthday to Laura, by the
Yeah,
way.
I'm pretty sure it's today.
Love Julio and Laura. I like to give Julio crap because he's really good at giving everyone else crap. So he's a good driver too. But anyway, there's a whole slew of people who are going to be there, including yours truly. I'm going to be there. Wait, you're going to be there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go golfing. I got a backup, so now I can golf.
Wait. I've been trying to
You
go
have-
for years.
You have a backup, so we can golf.
Well, that's true. I have a Holt now. So if Holt takes over that spot, I can go golf.
Dude, let's go golf.
We're going golfing.
Okay, looks like Aaron and Chris are joining us.
I've literally been trying to go for years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now you're a backup.
I'm not high enough on the total pole.
So as the voice of Trail Hero, I think you're doing pretty well.
I'm still not high enough on the total pole. I mean, smacking lighting. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the Trail Hero Golf Tournament is, I'm kind of jumping around our notes here. We have a couple spots left. It's always a fun time. There's always some like real fun like things you can win. Tell us a little bit about the games, Brandy.
Okay, so anybody can show up. You do not have to be registered for golf. So you come to the games. It's $20 to play. We have Putter's Paradise, where you putt to hit like bottles of liquor, swag from Trail Hero on the putting green. We still need donations for liquor, so if you're in the area, you want to donate some of those bottles that have just been like hanging out in your cabinet for a while. Feel free to drop them off. And then we have Putter's Extreme Putt Challenge, which is you get for $20 you can hit a ball into the. Everybody's going to hit it at the same time, and whoever's ball goes in wins all the cash. And then we have the Smashmallow Challenge, which is hitting a marshmallow, an extra large marshmallow, and whoever can hit it the furthest wins. And that's for cash as well.
And usually the Smashmallow contest also has a winner of who hit it the least furthest, the least distance.
Yeah.
And that person usually wins a case of Busch Light, Bud Light, whatever, some beer. So that's really fun too. And so it's a great time. There's always, your typical longest drive and what are some of the other like typical games that we have on holes? Closest to the pin, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best heckler?
Yeah. Best heckler?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Heckler's challenge.
Yeah.
That's probably the waste management.
Yeah. Who hits the ball best after I honk the air horn at them? That's always one. I typically dress up as Happy Gilmore, and I just drive around and have a great time. So I kind of play golf or hit balls with everyone, and just want to. I'm not very good at golf, so I'm just there to have a great
Was
time.
it Luke's last year that caught the monster or something like that, and then drank it?
Yeah, so I think it was like Gerdell Realty shot
monster.
a monster with a AR-15 style can shooter thing, and he was probably 100 yards down the fairway and caught it with his hat and then cracked it open and drank it. And the best part was, like, when we posted the video, people literally were like, "That's irresponsible drinking." But we were drinking a monster, so I think it was absolutely responsible. So it was pretty funny. But anyway, it was. It's always a good time during the golf tournament, and we'd love to have you. There's only a couple spots left.
Real quick.
With that being said, we got a couple questions here.
What is the Blue Balls package again, Brandy?
The Blue Balls package.
The Blue Balls package basically comes with I think it's like $400.
Rich's Blue Balls package.
Rich's Blue Balls package. But it covers your golf. Yeah, it covers the package, covers your golf, your
My package.
golf cart. You get raffle tickets. You get to play all the games. You get mulligans. So it's like a value package. People end up buying the raffle tickets and the mulligans anyways. So if you lump it in together and get the Blue Balls package, then you save some money.
My package covers a lot. I would have never thought I'd be able to say that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Blue Balls package. Any other questions or comments?
No, that was it.
We're good.
I got a Facebook Live stream is frozen, but my stream's working fine on my phone.
Yeah,
so I think
mine-
it's just their phone.
Yeah, I'm
Reload,
watching.
Just reload.
I'm also Facebook Living as we speak. That's me talking. It's a little bit delayed, which is weird to see. It's about a 15-second delay, but it seems to be working just fine. So might be your internet connection. What do we got on YouTube? Are we good there?
We're good.
All right. So, what are you still checking out?
I'm stuffing my face with chips. And you're like, how's YouTube? I'm like,
Well, I didn't switch to you until you said you were mid-face stuffing your face with a chip.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, so one of the things that we wanted to touch on was that trails are still open. This is kind of the first time we've ever done this. Typically, trail registration ends last night at midnight, and this is the first time we've held it open for an extra week. The trail registration is not going to close, until September 21st. You might be wondering why I'm burping a little bit. I've got my y'all drink. If you haven't had one yet,
Cheers to that.
So while it cuts to other cameras, I've been taking sips. Anyway, trail registration is still open till September 21st. You can still register for trails if you know friends that were thinking about registering for trails ahead of time and then said, well, it's closed, I'll do it on site or whatever. I suggest registering now. Once you get on site, you don't really have control of, what trails are available, whatever. Right now, you can see all the trail availability.
Does it cost more to be
It doesn't cost more right now,
on site?
but it does cost more to register on site this year. We are doing a late trail registration, so it's just easier to register now. You have until September 21st. That's 5 more days, and that's midnight, September 21st. So just get the trails registered. If you have any friends on the fence, get them on the right side of this fence, and let's go. Also, what I want to do is cover a little bit of the app. If you guys have not downloaded the Trail Hero app, now is the time to do so. I'm going to cut to that real quick, and you guys can kind of see what we have going on here. This is the Trail Hero app. This is the cover. It's loading. Really cool cover. Once you go inside, that, we've got the full schedule, and you can kind of see everything here. You click on the day. It gives you a minute-by-minute deal, and you can click on, say it's a Racing Anxiety charity raffle, and you can actually reserve this for you to be able to get a notification if you want. Additionally, as you go through, we've got trail info. So if you're worried about like what trail you should be on, you can click on the trail info, and you can see, different trail ratings and what they are. Say I wanted to understand the difficult trails, and I really wanted to check out Front Range. We can do that now, and all that's there. All the information is there for you. So check out the app. On top of that, this gives us the ability to give you guys kind of like up-to-date abilities to make sure you don't miss any of the action. So if there's something new that's happening, if maybe you didn't understand how to get to a certain event or whatever, as we go through the day, we will do a push notification from the app owner itself, and that will give us the ability to let you know where we're going to be next. On top of that, there's really cool social features as well. I'm going to kind of dive into that.
Yeah, you can show them the trail line thing too.
Yep. If you went to social feed here, you can click on that, and you can kind of see, look, last year, about a year ago, Colette posted that some Bronco keys were lost. Brian Ritchie said thank you. Justin Barlow talked about Grit and Grind Coffee being open. And so there's some social aspect to this as well. You click this more button down in the corner, and you can get some important information. This is our trail grid, what trails are available. Click on that, and you can kind of see what trails are available each day, what we are guiding. You can check out Power Hour deals every day. We've got different Power Hour deals. Power Hour, if you're not sure what that is the hour in the vendor show from 5 to 6 p.m. in which the best show deals of the year are going to be on. You can get your cheapest discounts there on all the cool parts that you want during Power Hour. Additionally, cool stuff at Trail Hero, whether it's ice vendors, scavenger hunts, so on and so forth. Staging locations is important. You'll click on that, and this will kind of give you an idea of each day what the flight deck lane assignments are and staging addresses and time. We'll be updating this pretty regularly, but you can get all of that information there. And then if you have any questions as well, this fax deal right here really helps with the event as far as off-roading portion or the Music Fest. If you clicked on Music Fest, you can understand, can we bring drinks into the venue? Are coolers allowed? That kind of stuff. So the app is really cool to have. It also gives you the ability to check out things in town, whether it's the complete site layout, the overflow parking, kickoff party, so on and so forth. And then if you really want to know if we're legit, you can click on this old BLM approval letter and see it for yourself. This is a reference for all of our guides just in case. So anyway, all sorts of cool stuff here. What question do we have from the Peanut Gallery?
If I break down, can I find out like who I contact in the Yap app, like in the app? Like, is there like contacts in there, like who to contact or like our recovery crew?
Good question. There is. Let me go over that real quick. We're going to cut to this. In more, you're going to find important information. See how it says broke, get fixed, Trail Hero official partners and shops. Here's 2 different companies here locally that will fix you if you're broke. There's also a contacts, and that's kind of important. Emergency contact, that's me. Otherwise, it's obviously the 911. Guides and staff, Crystal. Life-threatening, obviously call 911. Mapping issues, if you have Cartotrax maps, you want to call Jake White for any mapping issues. If you need to get a hold of our recovery crew for whatever reason, you can do so with that number. And if you need a welding crew, you can do so with that number. So all of that is available there under contacts. So good question. Thank you for asking it.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Really? Not a thing, huh?
Nothing.
Crickets.
All right. So this is where we get a little bit more information from you guys. I want to know, there's so much that happens to get ready for Trail Hero for us. And I know that there's a lot that happens for you guys to get ready for Trail Hero as well. For us, it's, we're building backstage banner holder for the music festival. We're building banner holders for Trail Hero X, which is a really cool TV show that's coming out on October 8th. And in the Trail Hero X booth, you'll be able to meet all the contestants that were on the show. You'll also get a chance to, and talk to them about the show as well. On top of that, maybe even register for this year's season 2 of Trail Hero X, the TV show. On top of that, we are putting a new engine into the JL that we blew during Jeepers Jamboree. We're arranging and fixing trailers, kind of taking parts and pieces out of one, getting the other one ready, that kind of thing. They're getting guides set up for the event. But really what I want to know is, what are you guys doing to get ready for Trail Hero? And I want you to put it in the comments. I want to see pictures of your new suspension or your new bumper, or details about the new locker you put in, or the gears that you just did, or the axles you upgraded. I want to know what you guys are doing to get ready for Trail Hero. Even if it's something simple as I changed the wheel bearings in my trailer, which sometimes has to happen, obviously. I want to know what you guys are doing to get ready for the event. Some of you guys, we have people coming from all 50 states. We have people coming from like 11 different countries right now. It's quite a bit. We literally have delegates from Japan, 2 different delegates from Japan coming. Some friends from Israel, of course, Mexico and Canada. Shout out to our northern and southern brothers. And we're going to have a great time, but I really want to know what you guys are getting ready for when it comes to the event. Did you put new body panels on to, body protection, so you can do a 7-rated trail comfortably without, hitting your body? I want to know those things, because I think it's really cool. And for us, we are, like I said, we're getting guides set up for the event. We're kind of going over our daily guide stuff. Crystal, what's some of the things you do with the guides to get them ready? I totally put her on the spot, by the way.
Well, I just started reading the comments coming in also, so I was like, yeah, that's how that went. So some of the stuff I'm getting, I'm trying to get all the stuff ready for their maps to be sent out, because we're gonna be sending out maps. Just getting the last minute preps of putting guides on which trails and giving them all the information that they can. We're holding a guides meeting soon, so just kind of getting everything.
Yeah, we got CPR training for our guides as well, which is really cool. So there's a lot of things we're doing to get ready for the guides. On top of that, we're getting, of course, daily new Trail Hero merch in. With that being said, we're inventorying it, we're folding it, we're getting it put into trailers, put into kind of other trailers for storage purposes, all that stuff. We're mapping out new trails with Cartotrax just about daily to every other day. trying to get those maps done and submitted so that your maps that you get are the most up-to-date maps. We're also designing the Trailbreaker and the Full Send Knockout courses. We'll go into the Full Send Knockout here in a little bit, but we're getting all that ready. We're really excited about that. That's our afternoon events, what we call motorsports events, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. I want to know, as we're getting ready for Trail Hero, what are some of the things that y'all are doing to get ready for the event as well?
Yeah.
And by y'all, not just you guys watching, but also Aaron, Crystal, and Josh.
Well, I've been working on Yellow Jacket. It has been in service for 10 years of Trail Hero. I put in a new transfer case. Well, I had to rebuild the transfer case. So I got that rebuilt. It's got a new front drive line. Got it all prepped and ready. I think it's good to go. And then I got to go through 2 race cars for my son that's going to be competing in 2 events. So we've got his 2 cars. We got to double check and make sure they're good to go. Got 2 camp trailers we got to do.
Well,
3.
Plus my trailer.
We got to put new tires on her enclosed trailer. So we're going to
that
have
has all the guide merch in it.
Yep. So her enclosed is getting new tires. The race trailer is getting new tires. So we still got a lot to do between now and Trail Hero.
And
Besides,
still getting guide stuff done.
yeah, doing guide stuff,
You've been
and I've been
working on
working all night
staging
working
lanes.
on staging lanes. So
Last
that's
night.
updated. So that should be good to go on the YAP app, so you can see where their spots are going to be
Their
up at the
meetups are.
fairground, so they know where they are for their meetups.
So that's Aaron and Crystal. What about Josh?
Whatever you tell me and Crystal tells me, Drill Sergeant.
That's fair. That's fair.
Actually, waiting on delivery on a new piece of equipment for yours truly that I will be debuting at the fairgrounds.
I want to know, can you give us some detail about what this thing is? Because it is awesome.
Well, so you all know that I'm not exactly a small human being, but it takes a lot of toll on feet and knees and back. So in order to transport my fat ass around the fairgrounds, it's an Uncle Buck Homer.
Nice.
Let's just put it that way. I made dubs at Mini Red, Little Red.
Mini Red?
Mini Little Red?
Mini Red sounds good. Yeah. So, the other thing that we do is rolling shirts. And it's basically folding shirts and getting them ready for merchandise. We typically do a big folding party where I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of Trail Heroes run by women, mainly because they don't stink like men do, but they're also incredibly organized. And so they always come over and we fold shirts and get things ready, and they do help us with registration and volunteering, and it's a lot of fun. But that's a lot of things that we're doing. I want to know, maybe looking at your comments here on social media, what are we looking at as far as other people getting ready for the event?
So Michael Fisher is roasting tons of coffee. Heather transpan linking, changing to aluminum, fingers crossed. Tani, she's training her new guy at work so she can take the week off.
That's awesome, by the way.
Yes,
And
she helps us a lot too.
yeah, and Tani's great. I want to touch on Mike with roasting a bunch of coffee and getting it ready. He's Working Man Coffee, right?
Dude, his new roaster is ginormous.
Yeah.
That's a big roaster, bro.
And he's gotten really serious in the coffee world. I didn't know he was as serious when he first started talking about it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing. And then
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, dude,
batch.
cool. And then small batch stuff, that's great, and then next thing you know, it's this really big operation, and he's kind of just killing it.
Yeah.
You guys should check it out.
It's delicious.
Working Man Coffee Roasting Company. And if you got a chance, check out the Backbone Blend. There's a little bit of Trail Hero in that, and
just to shout
we
out,
just think it's great.
He's at the farmer's market every weekend.
Okay, there you go. So what are some of the other comments and questions you guys got?
Some of the other ones, Tim said, replacing my rear upper link mounts on my axle that I bent both while at S'more's 20th birthday bash.
Okay.
I'm guessing he means rear upper because it says Reed, so I just put
Yeah,
that rear.
that
in
makes
there.
sense. Yeah.
So just
Stupid
editing.
autocorrect.
I know, right? And then Tyler just says mini Jeep gang, and then that's all my comments.
Yeah, I got Brian Barlow says it won't fit in the comments.
And
then we got
Ryan's with High Country Custom or High Country Unlimited. Super
he's
cool
always got a
dude.
lot going on.
He's always got a lot going on. He builds these really cool trailers that are for UTVs, and you can outfit them with, your overland stuff. He's got one, the Goosenator, where he takes around ice cream and coffee, and he's going to have some of these things out on the rocks during the event as well, which is really cool. So Brian's got a lot going on there.
So,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the after party.
So Brian's also sponsoring the after party, which is good to talk about right now. After Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, when the music fest is over, we're going to be indoors, lit with AC, having a great time. Got some music going on in there. Just got word that we're going to pack the floor, so it's not going to be so dusty. It's an indoor rodeo arena, and it's going to be awesome. That's where our after party is. BYOB. Have a great time.
Nice. All right, and we got Guns and Stiletto says we're rushing to do a semi-local trail instead of prepping. I mean, I used to do that same thing, so I get it. Hey, we call that a shakedown run.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, it's a shakedown run, y'all. So.
And then Arizona Jeep and Girl says I just installed an aluminum roof and I'm working on a coolant leak. I need a new winch line. And then I'm going to jump down because she says, again, Tow Pig needs an oil change and everything needs a bolt check once over. Sounds like you're in the same boat as us, just more stuff on stack on top of stuff. And there's not ever enough time.
And for that winch line, check out our sponsors.
Yeah.
Good
We
call.
know a guy.
Jam Rigging is definitely the one. And by the way, Jam Rigging has some literally like one-of-a-kind Trail Hero soft shackles.
I've got mine on order.
They're on order right now. You can get them at his website or on site at the vendor show as well. So check those out. Anything else?
Had somebody say, is there any cost to get into the vendor areas at the fairgrounds?
Yeah, so great question. There is no cost to get into the vendor show. It is free to get into the vendor show. We do have a clear bag policy, but you are allowed to get into the vendor show and roam our 200 plus vendors for free. And speaking of vendor show, we only have like 4 spots left, and that's kind of crazy, seeing as we expanded the vendor show immensely.
Yep.
And I mean, almost doubled our vendor show, and now we only have 4 spots left.
Yep. I think that
I put her so on the
I'm
spot.
like, I don't know what. There's no words. I'm exhausted.
That's fair to say.
That's how I feel about that.
Yeah. Well, one of the cool things about the vendor show this year that we've never done is we have a demo stage. And on that demo stage, we've got different companies coming in. They're going to teach you a little bit about their product. It's kind of part of our Trail Hero education program. We want you to know how to use the products and how to work with these really reputable companies very well within the industry. And then on top of that, we have some single artists or acoustic artists that are going to be playing on the demo stage. And then on top of that, we have some people that are going to teach you line dancing and all sorts of stuff, right?
Yes, my turn. So we have Kyler Stephen Fisher, who is a new country artist that has a huge following on Instagram. He's going to be performing there on Saturday. Highly recommend you coming out and checking him out. His buddy Jefferson, who's also another up-and-coming artist, he's going to be performing on the stage, I think, is it all 3 days? Or
yeah,
just
all 3 days. Yep.
And then we have Factor 55. And then we have, like you said, we have Dance Fusion, which is a local dance company for the youth. They're coming out and teaching some line dancing. So it's not the crew. The crew's going to be busy doing their other promotions. But Dance Fusion, and then Noah from, I think, our Utah dance company is going to be there. And then, yeah. So, and then I just like the fact that there's going to be the, you're putting the little grandstands by the stage. So you can go to the food trucks right in that area, get your lunch, sit down, and there's a beautiful view of Zion. And then
she's not a local.
For sure.
Yeah, so she's got a good point. Is you can get your food, you can sit down, watch whatever entertainment we have going on the side stage, and there's a window right here, and I'm like, and there's like cars pulling up.
It's a strange car.
So anyway, I think it's their neighbor. So anyway, there's the side stage is really good. We're calling it the demo stage. It's in Vendor Row. We've never done it before, but it's a really good opportunity to check out what's going on new with businesses that are at Trail Hero, and then enjoy yourself by hearing from new artists and it's a great spot to just sit down and get a bite to eat as well.
I'm gonna
So,
put you on the spot.
what's up?
Okay, so the big question is, we have some changes in the way that we're running things. On Tuesday and Wednesday, our vendor show is open at the park. So now that we are fencing in the vendor show for the beer gardens, will Tuesday, Wednesday be open to the public like before, where you could come pop in, grab a part or a tool from someone that you've met or needed from the vendor show?
Yeah.
How does that work? Because the gates
So
will be
good
open.
question. Yeah, so the gates will be open. There will be staff there, and there are some companies who are electing to open up their vendor booth early. So say you had a problem with your off-brand winch and you need a new winch. Warren Winches will be there, available on site, selling winches all day. And there's a couple different companies that are doing the same thing starting Monday of the event. Most of our vendors start trickling in Tuesday and Wednesday. By Wednesday evening, just about every vendor's there. Thursday morning, there may be a couple stragglers coming in, but ultimately, you should be able to start picking up products and experiencing parts of the vendor show as early as Monday afternoon, but mainly Tuesday. What do you got?
So the clear bag policy would kick in Thursday at 3.
Yeah, your clear bag policy kicks in Thursday at 3. That
Because
is
that's
correct.
when the bar's open.
So,
exactly.
I got comments on
So
that.
question.
So are all the bags that are being handed out either non-existent or all clear? So say you go into the venue and you're like, you go wander around a vendor show, somebody will hand out bag with their sticker and swag and stuff in, and you're buying stuff. Are those all going to be clear? Or because they're already inside the venue, then they can hand out all the bags that they want at any color because they're already inside the gated area?
Exactly. Once you get inside, the bags are going to be what they are. You're going to be buying swag. You're going to get all sorts of options there. And there's, of course, like Rugged Radios has blue bags that they put all their stuff in. That makes sense, right?
So you can walk
But
out.
you can walk out with non-clear bags. But however, we do have some clear bags at the front gate that you can get, right?
Yes, so we will have UTV Pros, Crush Golf and Grill, and Glow Tanning Salon is going to all be providing clear bags, and they'll be positioned out front. So basically, you cannot enter with an opaque bag. This will go for the Music Fest too. So you cannot take your swag bag that you got from the vendor show into the Music Fest. They will require a clear bag to enter that portion of the event as well.
That's absolutely correct. So if you get a bunch of swag, you're not going to want to carry that stuff all night anyway, especially if you have a beer in your hand and you're hanging out with your girl or your friends. And so take that stuff back to your rig, drop it off, and then come back in and enjoy the night. So I suspect there will be a lot of people buying things, or typically is during the event. Get your stuff, and then drop it off at your rig and come back in and enjoy the rest of the show. We always have our charity raffles, which are huge. Our hardcore raffle, which is obviously you get a chance to win a set of Red Label 42-inch crawlers. I don't know. What time is it, Randy?
What time do you give away the tires at the raffle?
I don't know. What time is it, Brandy?
4 o'clock?
I think
On
so.
Saturday.
Is it? I don't actually know
Is
off
it-
the top of my
so
head.
have we
I know we
nailed
changed
that down yet,
we
Randy?
changed the time. So that's a good question. I know, right? Is it 4 o'clock? Okay, cool.
Is the clock watcher.
Yeah.
for the
Yes.
event.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, before Brandy, which we call BB, I was wildly disorganized, and I was always late to everything. And now I'm still disorganized, but at least I'm on time most days. So she's been really good at helping me get my act together. So what do we got?
So, Arizona Jeep Girls, is there going to be a bonfire / glow party this year?
So there is a little bit of a glow party. There is no bonfire, but there is an after party, which you will want to be a part of, right? So after Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, you'll want to go into the High Country Unlimited after party, what we call
a chill out.
like a chill out.
Because
Okay, hold on. Let me switch to you. Okay.
They have AC in the building. So you'll be walking around the backside of the grandstands, and you'll be able to enter into the backstage building, basically, behind the main stage. And inside there, they're going to have AC, they're going to have ice cream for sale, coffee for sale, they're going to bring in a food truck each night, have some music playing. So it's a place that you can go from 3 until after the show to cool off, hang out, plenty of seating, really cool space, and High Country wants you guys to stop by and say hello.
So that's instead of the bonfire, which we can work on bonfire stuff next year, but this year we wanted to work on like this really cool indoor fun after party feel. So that's why we're doing that. But what was the other question that she wanted to know?
Glow party.
The glow
I'll
party.
talk about
So
that.
so Brandy, tell us a little bit about the glow party.
So the glow party is moving to our Gate 2 parking lot. So when you're in the Washington County Fairgrounds, down near the racetrack, there's Gate 2. So right outside there, they're going to have their glow party on Thursday evening. What's really cool is if you show up to that glow party, he's going to be able to give you a platinum VIP ticket to the Music Fest. So you're able to go in and enjoy the show with all the glow party people. And they're going to have their own little VIP area within the Music Fest. But you have to show up to get your ticket. So that glow party happens, I think it's 6:30, 7 o'clock on Thursday evening.
And that's pretty cool. We still have a little bit of a glow party. It's not quite the same format before, but Concord Trails is still doing a glow party, and they have their little VIP area inside of the Platinum VIP area. So if you want to access that, just hit up Eric from Concord Trails, and he will hook you up with some tickets to get into the Platinum VIP to experience that. What else do we have, Mr. Aaron?
Arizona Jeeping Girl asks, will all this be in the app so we don't forget?
No. Yes, it will be in the app. It may not be there right now, but it will be eventually. We're constantly working on the app daily, and so
Living and breathing application.
Yeah, yeah. So if the app asks you, would you like to update? Always press yes, because all it is us making subtle changes to the app to make sure you guys get all the information possible. If you're unfamiliar with the update status, you can get to it by on the top left-hand corner, hitting the little hamburger, the 3 lines, and then underneath that, there's notification settings. I've heard it called a hamburger before.
That guy's
I don't know.
And
so you'll go into that, click on notification settings, and then from the app owner is a notification that you want to get. Any other questions? What do we got over there?
Yes. So Doug's saying, can we talk a bit about accessibility at the fairgrounds? 4 Wheel to Hill will have some warrior guests with mobility challenges.
Good question. We always want to keep our not just our partners, but our guests in mind when it comes to accessibility. There is, during the Music Fest, there's a ton of handy capable, is what I call it, abilities there. So lots of pavement, lots of concrete. You can pretty much roll wheelchairs just about anywhere. Even inside the Music Fest, we have in the VIP area, we will be compacting the rodeo arena floor. And then in the Platinum VIP, there's a complete rubber flooring, sheeted floor going throughout the entire Platinum VIP area. So there is, without a doubt, it is 100% wheelchair friendly. And the best part about that is it's a huge upgrade from what we've been able to do in the past.
That's one of the advantages of being in the fairgrounds is the ADA compliance.
Yeah, ADA compliance has always been a big deal for us. We've always tried to work with it when it comes to Sand Hollow and the event site before, but now we know that we can be absolutely compliant. And given the circumstances of Sand Hollow, we did everything we can, and we were compliant to a level. But this is going to be so much more friendly for those that have those kinds of needs.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that rodeo grounds is it's already got that ADA line, like for GA.
Yeah.
For example, so if you're not a Platinum VIP, well, GA's got already set up for ADA right across the front line of that whole entire stadium, so it works out really well. It's a really good setup for us.
Yeah, that's a good point. There is an entire literally 15-foot wide concrete walkway, and then on top of that, they've got wheelchair ramps into elevated areas. On top of that, we can get wheelchairs into the Platinum VIP and VIP areas. So I think overall, it is very ADA friendly. And if you don't know what ADA means, it's Americans with Disabilities Act. We are always kind of based on that. If you guys don't know, if for whatever reason this is the first time you've heard of it, but Trail Hero is built on providing awareness for those that have special needs and are veterans that have ADA kind of issues, so that they can go experience the outdoors using motorized access. Not everyone can get on a bike, not everyone can get, go for a hike or get on a horse. They have to use motorized access to experience the outdoors, and this is a great way to do it. Trail Heroes that's our narrative, that's what we push, and we're just able to kind of amplify that with the new venue. So any other questions or comments?
Do we have any idea the hype video release for Trail Hero X?
We are working on the hype video for Trail Hero X. What I know is that it should be actually released during the event or just before it. So
a couple weeks.
If you are in or have any kind of experience with television in the past, you'll understand that a lot of this is very last minute. It always has been. The television industry is definitely a unique thing, and all the planning and everything that goes into it, you can just kind of toss it out the window, because there's just so much work that needs to be done before the final polished product can go out. So with that being said, it's supposed to be out soon. It was supposed to be out weeks ago. It'll probably be happening during the event itself.
Production takes time.
Production does take time.
Many revisions.
Okay.
I have another question.
So, what is your
We're blowing
question?
up today.
My other question is for guides, what tickets do we need to purchase for any kids we're bringing to the Music Fest so they are in the same place as the kids, or they're in the same space and our kids under 12 needing a ticket? So this is for like one of our guides. So our guides, get their concert tickets. So he's just making sure with his child that's under 12, what do they need?
Yeah, so any ticket level that a parent gets, if you have a kid under 12, that kid will be able to get to the same ticket level that you're in. No questions asked. You'll just walk up to box office and get your kid's ticket for 12 and under, and they'll be able to get, if you got Platinum VIP tickets, and those are $175 tickets over the course of 3 days, you also got free tickets for your kids 12 and under. You just go to the box office on your way into the vendor show, and you can pick those up. So, any other questions?
Thank you.
I only got one comment.
What's that?
Holt, Mr. Porter 50 says, trying to get a buggy together.
Remember when we talked about getting our JL buggy, a new motor in it? Well, Holt is in the garage right now doing just that. He's helping us get all that running. So big shout out to Holt Porter helping us do that. That's huge for us. With that being said, I kind of want to touch on a couple different things before we get too far in the weeds here. We have this really unique opportunity for people if they want to make money during Trail Hero. We've never really had this opportunity before. This is an open invite to anyone that wants to do it. I'm going to drop some information and maybe a graphic or two in the comments. It's not me, actually. It's the Peanut Gallery that's doing it. But you have the ability, if you'd like, to get training to be TIPS certified, which means you will be legal under Utah state law to be able to sell beer at Trail Hero. If you want to be a part of that, you have the ability to do that. It starts at $20 an hour, including tips. You can email any kind of certificates that you do have already and your resume to info@topshelfutah.com. Top Shelf is the company that's helping us sell the beer on site. All of this will be going through them specifically, but if you're looking to make some cash during Trail Hero, that's not a bad idea to do it. Check that out. Also, if you guys are looking for ways to win prizes, and whether you're at home or you're coming to the event itself, you have the ability to do that with the Trail Hero Hunt. We call it Trail Hero Go, and it's sponsored by Yukon Gear and Axle, and it is super fun. It's this really cool, unique scavenger hunt. We're dropping links in the comments right now, and that is, all you have to do is check in from your phone in different locations. Some of it you can do from home. You still have a chance at winning. And so that's really, really cool. You got a question or comment there? No? Okay. I saw you do this. And then I was like,
yeah, I can't get the freaking picture to do anything, so I was annoyed with it. So I did the hand flicky thing. I'm like, whatever. I give up.
Whatever.
That's what, whatever. Give up. Split. I'm like, I don't care anymore. I give up.
That's funny. All right, so check out the scavenger hunt, which is a Trail Hero Go hunt. You can play from home starting now, and you can qualify for more prizes and entries while you are on site during the event. Brandy, is there anything that you want to go over with that leading up to the hunt?
Just that it's free to enter, so it's kind of crazy if you just don't take 2 seconds and click the link, fill out the form, and you're entered in the drawing. It's a legit drawing. You win really big prizes from UConn and all the partners. Once you log onto the site, it's super simple. It gives you a couple different ways to qualify from home or at the event. So you can play online, which is literally visiting a website, screenshotting it, and uploading the photo, and you get like 50 more entries into the drawings. When you're at the event, you can go by vendor booths, you can go to different locations out on the mountain, take photos and upload those as well. And then we have, so there's on-road, off-road, and online. So anyone can play. It's very simple, it's very easy. This is a way for people to get acclimated with our partners, our vendors, the events that are happening at Trail Hero. So it's kind of like a little mini tour of Trail Hero. So I highly recommend it for adults and for kids.
And you're kind of doing these things anyway. I mean, you're on the trail, you do your thing. A lot of times while you're on the trail, some of the spots are there, like while you're on the trail. It's, oh my gosh, we're at the chute. I'm going to check in. Maybe you go to the Trailbreaker event. I'm going to check in. Obviously, you go to the UConn Gear and Axle Full Send Shootout. There's an opportunity to check in, and that one's actually pretty cool because you're going to be able to check in at this big, like, kind of Game of Thrones chair that Matt from Matt's Off-Road Recovery kind of put up and built. He's setting it there on site, and so you just go through these things. You're already there anyway. You go to the vendor show. You got a ton of ways to check in there, and then you're done. And it's that simple. You're there anyway. You just get on your phone and do your thing, and then you have a chance at winning all sorts of cool prizes. And they're big dollar prizes as well. So I want to say you have over $5,000 worth of prizes that will be given away throughout the week. And I think it's a really good opportunity for those that maybe you're on a budget and it would be nice to get a steep discount or a part for free. This is a good opportunity to do so. So good.
Yep.
All right, we did it. All right, so next is our LCQ, which we are calling the UConn Gear and Axle Full Send Shootout. We have the barrel here. We have like 10 names still in it. They're gonna kind of roll it around here. I'm gonna cut to them. So as they roll it around, there's only a couple names left. This is the last name that we're able to pull. All other drivers will go into the kind of like a backup or alternate position. Josh is going to check.
Not checking, checking, grab one.
And here's the call. In the UConn Gear and Axle Full Send Shootout, the last driver,
Danny Benner.
Danny Benner is the last driver. Let me see that. Awesome. Danny's coming out from the East Coast. Let me make sure I can send the whole thing. So Danny's coming out from the East Coast. We do have other backups that are still in the roller there. We're going to answer or add them to the list later. I'm not going to pull their names now. Danny, I don't have your cell phone number, so I'd be calling you through Facebook. Pretty difficult to do that. So if you're out there or if somebody knows them, usually the Melchners are watching, make sure you tag them. Danny Benner, you are 20th off the line for the UConn Gear and Axle Full Send Shootout. Congratulations.
I will say Charlie or Big Charlie or Little Charlie, the Melchners
Yeah,
were watching on
Melchners were
Instagram.
on.
So one
Yep.
of them will tag him.
Yep.
Will we be pulling the backups at the next show and just putting them in order, just pull the rest of the names out of the barrel? And so if someone breaks or can't be a part of the event, you'll just go to that next list and put them in?
Yeah, we can do that. We've got a list of backups, obviously, in the container here. we'll go over those at the next show and make sure that they all get
Yeah, I think
on
that's
the
a good
list
idea.
itself.
So that way it doesn't show favoritism. It just stacks up however they come out of the barrel. That's how they stack up. And when a space becomes available, we take that top person and they drop in, and it just rotates up. I think that's a very fair way of doing that.
Transparency.
Good call.
if you will.
So that's what we'll do at the next Trail Hero Tuesday. With that being said, that is an hour here for Trail Hero Tuesday. I want to make sure you guys don't have any other questions before we get going. So please put them in the questions or comments or whatever you got to do on your social platform. We should be just about wrapped up. As we're waiting for these to come in, I want to go over really quick our theme days. We've never had theme days before at Trail Hero. I'm being told that these are really fun at different events. We kind of tried to do some theme days for the Music Fest last year, but this year I really like what we're doing for our theme days. And so with that being said, Wednesday is when we start our theme days. That is Wig Day. So Wednesday is Wig Day. Wigging out. Thursday is, of course, our Veterans Day. So that's USA Day. Wear your red, white, and blue, of course. Friday, as always, is always what we call Red Friday, which means remember everyone deployed. Wear your red shirts or hats or something of that nature. And then Saturday is our Back the Blue Day. So make sure you wear your blue attire to support those with a thin blue line. And by the way, Thursday, if you're a veteran, you get, and not just Thursday, but if you're a veteran, you get a free 3-day VIP Music Fest pass for you and a +1. On Friday, if you are a first responder, you will get a free pass to the music festival for Friday. And then Saturday, if you're law enforcement, you'll also get a free pass. And this includes the administration that's also working, whether it's as an administrator for the first responders or administrator for as far as dispatch and that kind of stuff. Same with the law enforcement officers. So what do you got?
We also made sure that the guide shirts went along with these themes this year.
Good point.
Yep. So we will be having a blue shirt on Saturday, a red shirt on Friday. I think we have a white shirt on Thursday that has blue ink, so it's a white and blue theme. And then
So Tuesday we have a dark gray, Wednesday we have a light gray, Thursday we have a camo green, Friday we have the red, and Saturday we have a blue.
Yeah, so we have camo green on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was
We
like,
did-
no,
we
no,
did a
no.
last minute change.
It's very military.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
So guides are getting hooked
Guides
up
are a
this
little
year.
bit different because like the themes are still kind of the same, but when we run the veterans run on Thursday, that's why we changed it up.
Yeah, and I like
So-
that. I think, I mean, for our guides in the past, we've worked so hard to get like some simple stuff like a shirt for every day of the event. That's a big deal. Typically, our guides get one shirt, maybe two, for all 5 days of the event, which means when they're spotting you, they are stinky, or they've thrown it in the wash the night
Or
before.
we haven't
So,
received our guide shirts until Thursday.
Wednesday.
yeah,
Or Wednesday.
and so and that kind of happens. And
So now
so
we have
this
them.
year, we were able to work with a bunch of different companies, and I think a lot of it was because of our 10-year anniversary to really help out the guides and get them a shirt every day of the event. Special thanks to Mayhem Inc. for doing all of the Trail Hero merch this year. This is 100% American made, and we're super stoked to have it. So thank you, Mayhem Inc. Any other things before we get out of here? We're looking good. Guys, thank you so much for being part of Trail Hero Tuesday. You know what? We're 14 days out. It's going to be crazy. We're about exhausted, but you know, we can't wait to see you when you get here. We're going to have a great time in Southern Utah, as always. Great wheeling, great people. It's like a big family reunion when you get here. And those that are watching right now understand the FOMO that goes into, if you miss this, you're checking social media all day to see what you missed. And it's just such a cool time to be here in Southern Utah. The weather is looking great, and we cannot wait to see you guys about 2 weeks out. So with this being said, we will see you next Tuesday, guys.
Woo!
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Love y'all.
Bye.
At Lynn's, we understand that having kids in back-to-back games means you don't have time for extra meal prep. You need fresh options that are quick and convenient. We understand that as life gets busier, budgets get tighter. We understand because we're just like you. And you need to know you're getting the best value for your family. That's why we do what it takes to help the community, because it's our home too. Lynn's, where delicious begins.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch. Busch Light beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
In southwest Utah, there is a rare wonder that people are drawn to. From near and far, generation after generation, they come for reasons they can't explain. Compelled by a feeling that comes from deep within. And in this extraordinary place, a collection of communities filled with optimism and purpose have grown and thrived. On their own, they are good. But together, they are greater. Working as one, their differences beautifully blend to challenge your adventurous spirit and immerse you in the impossible. Here, you can dive in the middle of the desert. Walk among giants. Hike through a dragon's lair. And climb to where angels land. Here we are reminded of what it's like to be curious, carefree, and completely in awe of the world around us. This place is greater than just one park.